Hey Doug, guess what?
What?
We're live.
Hi.
Get a few viewers on here, and then we're going to fire this up. Today we're going to talk about some McLeod twin disc clutches. We're going to talk about DSS aluminum drive shafts, carbon fiber drive shafts,
Those are nice.
drive shaft loops.
Need one.
Yep. Drivetrain related. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about drivetrain. We're going to talk about springs right around the corner. We're covered in snow here in Indiana right now, but racing is getting ready to get fired up. So I think we should get fired up. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's just talk about some clutches. Show them, show what they look like, and for like a week and 2 days, I think, till February 23rd. Some of these parts I'm going to show you are on sale. But really what we want to do is talk about maybe why you want them. So I'm going to hand this over to Doug, and we're going to start talking.
All right.
You're going to hit that right there, Dougie.
Okay, I love it.
What's up, everybody? Brent from Brenspeed here. You're on Facebook Live today. And I also want to mention, don't forget to go to brenspeedtv.com. That's where you're going to find all our YouTube videos. You will find videos pretty much about all the parts we're going to talk about today, because I usually will make more detailed ones I'm going to do right now. You just go to brenspeedtv.com and search through that. You'll get, actually even on the drive shafts, a really good video that goes into really big detail on those and everything else we're going to talk about. But right now I want to talk about some sales we're having for the next week and a couple days till February 23rd. And we're going to talk about twin discs, why I love them. I love the McLeod. It's my all-time favorite. There's a couple different options you can get on that, and some new packages we have to offer. So basically, first let's talk about the whole theme right now is drivetrain. So everyone loves adding power to their engine. I love it, but you got to work your way back. So what we thought would be cool, spring right around the corner for those of you maybe added some power to your car, you want to get into the drivetrain. We're going to start with the clutch. So you got a manual transmission car. My all-time favorite is a McLeod twin disc. I love the RST. It comes two ways, RST and RXT. And what I'm going to show you here is packages we have on our website now. That you're going to see a banner. Go to brenspeed.com. You're going to see a banner on the top of the website. These are bundled packages. It's just going to make your life easier. Everything that we would normally install on the car at one time, but it's all bundled. So rather than have to go here, go here, go here, pick all these different parts, it's going to be all together. So the RST clutch is a twin disc, and the reason I love it, especially on a Coyote Mustang, is the clutch pedal is very much like factory. It actually is really awesome. So I race in what's called the One Lap of America. It's a 1 week race across the United States, basically, with tons of events, and we always use the RST in that, and it's proven so reliable because we'll race 2 or 3 events a day, maybe 4 sometimes, for 7 days straight, and I've never had a failure with the RST twin disc. Super light pedal, doesn't bug you when you're driving, and because it's a twin disc design, the clamping pressure is awesome. The RST is like 800 horse, 800 foot-pounds of torque, something like that, which is really enough for most people. And then you have what's called the RXT, and that's basically more of a race style, more of a puck style clutch design. It's rated for more. It's going to be rated for more like 1,000, except it's going to be very chattery. So sometimes people will call and say, what's the difference between an RST and an RXT? Well, basically it's the material design of the clutch. The RST, for most of you, are all you need. That's all I run. The RXT is a killer clutch as well, but you have to understand when you are basically engaging the clutch, it's going to be a little chattery because it just wants to clamp. It's great for drag racing only. It's good for road racing, but you need to understand you're driving on the street, you're taking off from a stop sign, you're trying to leave out in the clutch slow, it's going to chatter a little bit, and that's completely normal. It's what it's going to do. It's called the RXT. So we have the McLeod twin disc clutch, and we have the McLeod billet steel flywheel. That's what's going to be inside of our package. We also have everything else in the packages going on right now. These are on sale, so you can save money right now getting the full-blown package. Click on the banner. It's free shipping. And if you want to come and get it installed right now, where it's like up to 25% off the installation on these packages right now, we have the clutch line. So your factory rubber line, sometimes when the fluid gets hot, can expand. This won't happen. It's braided. It's a really, really good clutch line. And this is what a slave cylinder looks like. So a lot of you, I'm making this like pretty basic, but a lot of you maybe don't know what a slave cylinder looks like. If you remember old cars, you had a cable that ran down. You don't anymore. It's all hydraulic. And you had like a clutch fork and that's what basically engaged and disengaged your clutches. This is a slave cylinder. It's bolted to the transmission, so when you have the transmission out, it's the perfect time to change it. Because if this would get wore out or this would fail, and then you're stuck, you have to pull the tranny back out. So if we have the transmission out to do the clutch and flywheel, perfect time to do that. We also give you a Ford Racing pilot bearing. Again, perfect time to do it. This is a whole package we have right now. Click on the banner, you can check it out. And maybe you don't want a twin disc. Maybe you're only like a 400 or 500 horse car. We also have some single discs on sale as a package as well. And I believe that's Exidy, so you can check that out. Something else I want to talk to you guys about today, along with the drivetrain, we're looking at clutches. You know, the clutch gets wore out, you want something better so you can put the power to the ground, is the next thing, what's behind the tranny? The drive shaft. So I'm going to move this stuff out of the way, talk about drive shafts. It's going to take me a second to do this. So my favorite clutch right here in the McLeod, run it in all my manual cars. Because I like a twin disc. You know, back in the day when I had Fox bodies, you would buy like a clutch that handled a lot of torque. It was usually like a single disc thing, and it was like so hard to press down. Maybe old muscle cars, you've driven one of those, it's really hard to press down. It's not with the twin disc. It's going to feel exactly like factory. It's got a lot of engineering behind it to make the pedal feel good, but it's going to be a dream to drive on the street. It's going to handle all the power you throw at it. So next, let's talk about drive shafts. So I had someone come in the other day, and they told me they didn't realize that, you know, their drive shaft was a two-piece, and they didn't really know what that was. So I just want to take a minute to show you what a two-piece drive shaft looks like. I've got a stock one right here. So this is a two-piece drive shaft. These are found on like 05 to present Mustangs. This joint right here is what always breaks when you're racing. I'm not going to say always, but if you're running a sticky tire, I race a lot. I race all over the United States. I compete in the NMRA. And you go to one of these events where the tracks are prepped, and maybe you have a local track that's prepped really good. This is where it's going to break right here. What happens is you launch, transmission spins the drive shaft, the tires grab. Where's the weakest link? This right here. And this is why one-piece drive shafts are so popular. You probably heard of one-piece drive shafts, but the reason is it's one piece is we're just trying to eliminate this. So if you go out and you do some hardcore, maybe driving on the street, you run a sticky tire, you do racing, whether it's drag racing or road racing, we're going to address this right here. The cool thing is the one-piece drive shafts we use by Drive Shaft Shop, they're 10% off right now, free shipping, shipped to your door, or again, you can come in and get it installed and save money as well. And if you actually, right now, if you buy the whole clutch package we have, you can add the drive shaft. If you're wanting to really address all your drivetrain, it's even more than like 10% off. That's a killer deal. Let's look at an aluminum drive shaft. So this would be an example right here of an aluminum drive shaft. But the main thing is it's one piece. So you can clearly see why it's called one piece. You don't have this joint right here. And the aluminum drive shafts and carbon fiber drive shafts, which I'll grab one of those. It's wicked right here, carbon fiber. Not only are they stronger, but they're lighter. So what that means when you have something lighter in your drivetrain that's spinning is your car is going to be faster. So typically when you install an aluminum one piece or a carbon fiber one piece drive shaft, you're going to be about a tenth of a second quicker in the quarter mile. You're going to feel the car rev a little bit quicker. And I guess I love that, but the main reason I like putting these in is I don't have to worry about the breakage. So what we're doing right now is addressing breakage. And this is the aluminum, this is the carbon fiber. Most people will go with the aluminum. Some people go with the carbon fiber. If you're someone that's like a Texas mile guy and you're like running 180 or whatever, 200, maybe not that fast, but you're probably gonna wanna go with the carbon fiber. It's gonna be more balanced at that speed. The drive shop drive shafts are, when they're manufactured, they are literally balanced to, I think it's like 6,500 or 7,000 RPMs. And normally, performance drive shafts, one-piece ones, they only balance them to like 3,500. So that's one of the reasons we use these right here, because it's like they're balanced like twice what a normal or some of the other aftermarket drive shafts are balanced to. Take a look at this. You may not know what this is. Let's say you heard of a drive shaft loop. This is a drive shaft loop. So basically the drive shaft runs through it. This mounts underneath the car. And if you've ever been to the drag strip and you have a sticky tire, they may have asked you, do you have a drive shaft loop? If you didn't know what that was, this is what it is. And the reason that most drag strips require you to have a loop, and again, the perfect time to put it on is when you're putting the drive shaft in, is for safety. If something still would happen, even if you had a stock drive shaft or you have an aftermarket drive shaft, you have sticky tires, they're going to require you to have this because let's say you launch and you're going down the track and you're like 80 mile an hour and you bang a gear or whatever and something would fail. Maybe one of the ends would fail and the drive shaft would fall down. If it hit the ground, you can imagine if it came down from the front, what would happen to your car. It may, if you look on YouTube, there's videos, the back end flies in the air, whatever, but the loop is gonna, if it breaks, it's just gonna allow it to drop and be held in place. And that's why you want a drive shaft loop. Drive shaft loops really aren't very expensive, but it's a super reliable part to have on your car for safety. And that's kind of what we're looking at today. We're looking at reliability, we're looking at safety, and that's what we're doing. So this right here, carbon fiber, aluminum, stock. And the drive shafts, like I said, they're 10% off until February 23rd, shipped to your door, and you can get them on a drop-down menu on our website when you're buying the clutch kit and save even more money. It's over 10%. And installations are 25% off at least right now. You just give us a call, 574-594-9559. We're located here in Indiana. Check out our website, Brenspeed.com. Really cool parts. We're focusing on drivetrain this week and next week. And you know, something that's not on our website is we're talking about drivetrain, is your rear end. We have rear end parts on our website. They're not on sale. But if you call us and you're like, I want to basically make my drivetrain stronger, I want to get into the clutch, I want to do the drive shaft, and you're looking at doing your rear end, maybe you have a 3-valve Mustang or 11 to 14, you're just looking for some axles or maybe a diff, or you have an S550 and you want to do half shafts, we'll give you a discount on that as well, especially on installation. So that's what we want to focus on. Drag racing season is right around the corner. I leave in like 2 weeks. I'll be heading to Florida. Come down and see us at the NMRA race in Bradenton. We'll have our 18 Mustang down there. We'll have 3 valves down there, S550s, some Coyotes. We have a Fox body that Steph from Roush races. It's got a Coyote Roush supercharged in it. We'll have all those cars down at Bradenton, ready to rock, ready to race. We'll be doing some development. Come down, say hi to us. That's what's going to be going on. So give us a call, 574-594-9559. This is live. Hope you liked watching it. Check out our website, Brenspeed.com. Always free shipping. You have a question on the price, call us. You have a question about installation, call us. And it's drivetrain week right now, this week and next week. It's going to get a really good deal shipped to your door, get a good deal on installation. And you know what? I'm looking out the windows right now. There's snow on the ground. If your car's in storage and you don't want to get it out, which I understand, you don't want to get your dream car out of the garage, give us a call anyways, this week or next, and we'll figure something out to get your car in when the weather breaks, but you can still save some money. So that's it. Thanks for watching. And don't forget Brenspeed TV. Longer videos, more detailed on specific parts. I upload videos almost every single week. Dougie, do you have any questions for me?
I think we covered it all, Brent.
All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.